Walking these streets, shadows fall, lost in a world, echoes call, searching for life, voices true, St. James Church in the heart of the blue. Glorify God, nurture all, share the gospel, hear the call. That is what we do at St. James, breaking chains, singing new names, pushing through the night, feeling small, seeking the answer.
Welcome to our 75th anniversary interviews, and we're here with Karen Welsh, and to talk about her time here. And so when and where did you join? When did you join St. James, and what was your kind of background before that?
Well, I joined St. James. I had to email Janice last night and ask when she got married, because that's when I joined. So it was April of 2005.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's been 20 years.
Oh,
It's
wow.
hard to imagine it's been that long.
Yeah. Wow. So now you were Lutheran before.
I was born and raised in Warsaw, Indiana.
Okay.
There's a lot of Warsaws, but Indiana. Redeemer Lutheran Church, and Warsaw was a smaller town then.
Okay.
Now they have two Lutheran churches, but I was Redeemer Lutheran Church.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I went to church, and I was confirmed. And it was a very active church. In fact, it is now the time to show it.
Yeah.
We had the largest
Go ahead.
confirmation class that the church had of 21 confirmed 8th graders.
Oh, okay. 21 confirmed? Wow, 8th graders. That's a lot.
Yeah, that didn't include the 7th graders that were going for catechism.
Wow, that is a large catechism class.
Yeah. We had desks, and we were all in a row. It was school on every Saturday.
Oh, so
during the school year.
Oh, okay. They did that on Saturdays, so that's interesting.
I just thought everybody got confirmed on in their class going on Saturdays. Then we had, prior to my becoming 7th grader, starting, because it was a 2-year program, we had what we called Saturday school, and they just started it when I was in 6th grades. My mother liked clippings.
Oh, okay.
So I have a lot of history in those clippings, and this was a picture of Pastor Mueller.
Oh.
Does that sound Lutheran?
Yeah, it sounds very Lutheran, yeah.
With all the children that were attending at that time.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. A little bit smaller picture, but...
Oh, yeah, it's pretty tiny.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, to have all those clippings is quite a... And that you know what they are. That's sometimes the problems with clippings is that we forget why.
Well, this was from the Lutheran Witness.
Oh, Indiana District Lutheran Witness. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah, because they still have that insert inside the Lutheran Witness for the Indiana District even today.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't know back that
That
far.
was 1967.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
That came out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, so they published it in St. Louis. Okay. Yeah, that's fascinating.
So that's my background. I started as Lutheran. Then when I went to college and got married, I veered away from being a Lutheran.
Oh, okay.
And was Methodist.
Okay.
In LaFountain for a while. My children went there. And then I had been here, and I just felt the need. I felt the need to return to my roots.
Okay.
Life had changed, and it was less chaotic, and I just felt the need for a change.
Sure. Well, we're glad you did change and come
Yeah.
to join us.
So this is kind of a unique story. I knew Karen Ginnon well. We had a group of friends that we would get together with on Saturday nights, and Karen was Lutheran, Karen Ginnon, and since I'd been here, I had a plan where I would go sit and how I would come in, and I just had my head down, and I came in, and I sat to the left, and I sat down, and I turned, and there was Karen Ginnon. We sat beside each other my first visit when I had decided that I was going to attend here.
Okay.
So we all have different stories of what brings us here.
Yeah. So now, what roles or positions have you held at St. James?
Well, when I was working, not as many as maybe I am now. I helped with Bible school when Phil was in charge, Phil Roselle, but I didn't help with the week of Bible school. I helped with decorations.
Oh, okay.
And the cardboard that we now have upstairs, I had at work, and I would use that to make cactuses or birds or whatever the theme was,
Right.
and hand them over to him, and they would get hung up. So that was how I helped with Bible school.
Okay.
And I helped with jam a little bit, not much. We did clay projects, and I could take them and get them fired at work because I was a recreation therapist with art emphasis.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, so I see you're an artist.
Yeah, so we would make those, and I'd bring them back all fired up, and they could paint them.
Oh,
So
wow.
every once in a while, I'd pop into jam and would help with a few things, but not as much as those regulars that were really
okay.
dedicated.
Yeah, you've made all of our VBS animals and stuff, and they always look great. So it's,
Well, when I retired, when Phil died and was no longer doing Bible school, they didn't know who was making those decorations, I guess, because they didn't ask me to do them. But
that's fine.
I was working, and I had an extra little job too, and I was just surviving to keep working until I could retire, so I didn't volunteer during that time. Once I retired, I let Peggy know on Bible school they were getting ready for, and I said, "Oh, I made that cactus that was out in the hallway." And that's all it took.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I do the Bible buddies, and I like to get started on them first thing when we find out the theme and get them over with. And
Yeah.
and then I might do some others. I make signs. Depending on what the theme is, I might do some more for the gym. But this year, the theme was kind of hard to do more for the gym, but they found things to put in there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Fish are easy.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
Basic shape, some bubbles. That was last year's theme.
And you do
So-
all of our photography too for the VBS.
I am helping as an amateur, yes. Yeah. And I helped with some with the new booklet coming out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No, new booklet,
The, what do you call it? Of
Oh.
all the people,
directory.
Directory.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. So what are some people maybe had a big impact?
Oh, well, there's
Oh,
more.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I did the sign, the bulletin boards in the gym.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So I think that's it.
Oh, okay. So who are some people who have a big impact on you here at St. James?
A lot of people. Margot Chambers, when I first started, I was in the women's group, which Adam's Rib.
Oh, okay.
Do they still call it that? Or-
Yes.
I was in the getting reconfirmed for the church, and I was in a
okay.
catechism class, adult,
Oh, okay.
next to that room.
Oh, okay.
And I really wanted to be over there because I could hear all the laughing. So as soon as I got out of that, I went to that group. And Margot was good to make me feel welcome. When they passed the basket around, and I must have had deer in the headlight look. Because, oh no, more money. And she said, $1.
Oh.
$1 is fine. And that was very comforting to know.
Oh, sure.
That when I give to the church, I'm not having to keep giving everywhere else because
Right.
I can afford $1.
Right.
and that it goes to a good cause, different changes every month. So she
Sure.
made me feel welcome.
Oh, good.
But Karen Ginnon, being a member here and as active as she was, and she's having a hard time now, but she still has the faith
Yeah.
that she comes out every once in a while. So I
Oh,
really
okay.
admire her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and there's many others. I can't
Sure.
name them.
Sure. Sure. Oh, that's understandable. So what are some events or stories that have stood out for you through the years?
That a church changes, but yet we keep the same doctrine.
Oh, sure.
That's what I noticed, because, we were larger. It seems like we're growing again.
Mm-hmm.
And programs come and go.
Right.
Bible school seems to stay. I don't help with the Christmas walk, but that seems pretty established.
Yeah, that is.
And the women's tea, I don't know how old that is, but right now it's pretty established. And
Yeah.
I donated some items, and Rita Boyer made a basket for me
Oh, okay.
to auction off.
Sure. Sure.
Does that answer the question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, what are some significant changes that have happened during your time here?
Well, when pastors change, that's
Yeah.
significant. Not bad, but
Yeah.
life changes for people. And
Sure.
one thing I like about the Lutheran Church is pastors do stay.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike other churches that I've visited or participated, it was a lot of come and go.
Yeah, I think with with the Methodists, they change like
Yes,
every 5
that's-
years or something like
Yeah.
that. And they don't really have a choice in that, too. It's kind of like the central committee or whatever sends them places. So, yeah. Yeah. It's interesting.
So that's, there's always, life changes, but we keep the same doctrine.
Right. Right. How has St. James impacted your faith walk?
Well, I didn't get real involved right away because I was working, and that's hard for me to have worked and
Sure.
with some of the health conditions I have. So there wasn't a lot of pressure to be involved. It was just when I was ready, I can get
Okay.
involved.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
How has it impacted your faith walk?
Yeah. Well, as you said in the sermon, we need to be in the Word.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
kind of a theme. And I didn't join the Sunday school classes right away. Well, I did with the women's group. I guess I did. I take that back. But I wasn't real regular at attending, let me put it that way.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the congregation does have a strong emphasis on Bible study, I noticed when I got here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like all the classes. I wish I could do them all
yeah.
at once. But you have to
Yeah.
choose.
I know. So what are your hopes for St. James' future? What would you like to see happen?
Well, to continue on the path we are of growing. I like the little Lutherans. 'Cause
Oh,
we,
yeah.
We kind of have a little gap. And when I saw that online, I thought, oh, that is so wonderful to have a little Lutheran group.
Yeah.
And they kind of bond together and grow up.
They do. Yeah. That seems to be a real going group with a lot of potential. So,
Yeah. And having activities pulls a church together too. When I was at Redeemer, the volleyball was big
oh,
in the
that's
parking
awesome.
lot. It was a gravel parking lot. A lot of it was gravel, and
Oh,
the net was always up.
wow. That's pretty. Yeah.
So when we had breaks at catechism class, we'd be playing volleyball or Walther League. Do you remember?
I've heard of it. I wasn't.
Yeah, we had that, and they would do some activities. So doing the activities is important.
Yeah, it's kind of changed through the years, like you say about volleyball, but there were a lot of Lutheran churches apparently who used to bowl together. And there were even a few churches had bowling alleys in their basement, which I
Oh.
thought was interesting.
I'm not aware of that. We didn't have a gym.
Yeah. But I guess those bowling leagues were huge at one point in the Missouri Synod. And so,
Well, my dad was on a bowling league. I don't know if it was Lutheran or not. It may have been.
So, yeah.
Well, this church, I see the trophies in the back. They had baseball and
Yeah. We got a lot of baseball fans here.
maybe did they play basketball here?
I think they did that too. I think
On Sunday afternoons they played basketball, but did they have a league?
I think at one point they did play in a league, from what I was told, and now they play pickleball on
Yes.
Thursday nights when in the wintertime when it's yeah, that's right. You're part of that, aren't you?
I
Yeah.
love pickleball. Even
Yeah.
though I fell playing at Wabash and I'm recovered,
Oh.
I still love it.
Yeah, it seems to be like the big sport now. So
Yeah, it is fun.
it is kind of funny. Well, is there anything I didn't ask you, or you'd like to comment on, or?
I admire Elda Ivy, who keeps the flowers going and watered.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to water mine on my deck, and I know how hard it is during this hot weather.
Oh yeah.
So, and the women that do the cooking, because I'm not someone that enjoys cooking, so I admire all those women in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I feel guilty when I don't help. But
Oh.
I try to help in other ways.
Yeah.
I'll do cleanup.
Yeah.
So, no, I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in and being interviewed. Appreciate it. So, thank you for joining us for our 75th anniversary interviews, and we'll see you next week.
Walking these streets, shadows fall, lost in a world, echoes call, searching for life, voices true, St. James Church in the heart of the blue. Glorify God, nurture all, share the gospel, hear the call. That is what we do at St. James, breaking chains, singing new names, pushing through the night, feeling small, seeking the answers stall, windows of grace stained with hue, where mission shines through. Glorify God, nurture all, share the gospel, hear the call. That is what we do at St. James, breaking chains, singing new names, heartbeats pounding, truth revealed. In the silence, wounds are healed. Faith in motion, spirits move. In this place we find our groove.